Relaxed.
Hey, Juice, are you relaxed?
No, I'm never relaxed.
Really?
Never.
You're always on it. I'm leaning back in my chair. That's what we were talking about.
I see that. You're looking cool.
Looking cool.
Yeah.
Got my new shirt on. My gray shirt. My snap
see
buttons.
that.
So you like that, Juice?
Yeah,
It's a
that's
Wrangler.
cute.
It's a Wrangler.
You should have your bells and beads on there.
What is that?
Your dual cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like pace count
No.
beads.
No, we don't. We ain't putting them on.
I try to look as least military as possible. I don't wear
Not
combat
me.
boots, and
Not me. I try and still look like I'm in the military all the time.
I don't have on
I blouse my boots and
Kill Haji shirts and stuff like that. So
people have no clue I was in the military. It's awesome.
now we talked about this a little bit, but you got it finished, right? Did you get all the stumps ground down at your house?
Yeah,
How much was that?
it was like $1,000.
How many stumps we talking?
There was like 27, 29 stumps.
He's supposed to be coming here. We got 2 big ones, and then we got some small ones on to get done. But
Yeah, the guy that came in. Can we plug somebody on here?
yeah, whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, Michael's Tree Service, man.
Ding.
Dude, let me tell you, that guy came in and slayed 27 trees in 4 hours.
Now, what was the name of it?
Michael's Tree Service.
Ding.
Yeah. So he needs to,
And hauled everything off?
in 4 hours, man. Those guys came in, they slayed those trees like they were nothing.
Right. How many people do you have?
There's maybe six people,
Okay. They came.
but they hammered it, dude.
So the back of your house now, you can see out through there to the other woods, right?
Just about. You know where the fence line was, all those pines and stuff that surrounded it.
Mhm.
They got rid of all that.
Nice.
So
You got a lot more sun back there, though.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about putting a garden back there.
Put a pool in.
Putting a pool in. Thinking about putting a garden in back
Some
there.
tomatoes, corn.
Well, that's one of the gardens. I got to go pick up fruit trees and a bunch of other stuff to put in there now that I got the fence moved over and all that.
Nice.
But yeah, that guy, Michael's Tree Service,
Ding.
phenomenal guy, phenomenal crew.
Right. All right. So Michael's Tree Service,
Ding.
they did good. All right. I can't remember the guy we used here. It was a different crew. He did good too, though. We had some real close to the house, and I was like, how are they going to get those down without
Oh yeah,
crashing the house? And they tie them up with cranes and junk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bucket trucks and all kinds of
yeah.
weird
I'm
stuff.
not doing that job because I'll drop like a California redwood on your house.
I'd be buying a house. So
Yeah.
I haven't paid for a house I can't live in.
Yeah.
But all right. So today we're getting into, speaking of redwoods falling into houses, getting into paranoia versus reality.
Do 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 do.
And what we're talking about is we get some clients that they think that they're being followed by drones.
Oh,
Think
yeah.
the police spies are out to get them. There's some psychosis there. And sometimes, a lot of times, I'd say about 50% of it's true that somebody has stolen their identity, right? You ever seen that before?
Yeah. There's a few that we've run into, like
Money's missing. Some things. Now, sometimes I've found that they are actually criminals and they are being followed.
right by the popo.
There's drug dealers typically.
Yeah.
And their own dope, and it makes them paranoid. And
Yeah.
That makes them act weird.
They have a lot of psychosis with that dope.
Drug-induced psychosis, right?
Yeah.
If it's good stuff, it's going to induce
No,
psychosis.
it's not really good. I mean, it's acetone and, household lie and
I mean, if it's mixed good, it's going to give you some psychosis, right?
it's going to
effective.
give you something.
But yeah, we've seen it, and we've had people say, I've got electrodes implanted in my body.
Yeah.
I've had multiple people say that.
Yeah.
And I try to tell them it's going to be very invasive when they do that. You're going to know when somebody injects something in your body.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they've watched some of these shows like Hunger Games where they do a little shot in their arm.
Yeah, like they're putting a GPS tracker on you like they do canines.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the canines feel that.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And they have to get a stitch
Yeah.
afterward.
Mine's got one. My boy.
They put a little stitch in there. You know what I mean? Like, because it's invasive. It's not. They're not going through muscle, but they have to make a hole.
Yeah.
And it bleeds and gets infected. And all
Right.
that. It's not surreptitious.
Oh, no. It doesn't just poof. It just soaks into your skin.
And I've asked them before, I'm like, are you a former Russian spy, former Chinese spy, where they want to be tracking you?
Right.
I'm like, no. I said, do you have government secrets that you're hiding? And no, they just want to get us.
Yeah,
Want to
okay.
get you. Some QAnon stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you call that. You ever met people on the streets like that said that kind of stuff to you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. We had one right here in town, not far from here, that she had called several times when I was policing. And the last time she had called was because neighborhood kids who were really spies trying to get her out of the neighborhood so they could take her house over and have their spy shop there. They took a bird and put a piece of yarn around its neck and hung it in a tree as a sign for her to leave.
Okay. Was the bird there?
Yeah, there was a bird there. It picked up a piece of yarn to, I assume,
use it for his nest or whatever.
Build his nest, and he got tangled up in it in the trees, and he died. It suffocated. It couldn't go anywhere. It was wrapped up. But
yeah, birds die.
Yeah, she was adamant that they were trying to push her out of her home so they could buy it, so they can put their little gang network hub base right there.
Right. Now we've had them before. They said drones are following me. I say, can you hear? Yeah. Can you hear them? Because they're loud. If they're low enough to be video,
no, they're silent drones.
That's impossible.
They're silent,
especially helicopter style. They're loud as all get out.
Yeah.
They say, well, it's a Predator drone. I'm like, okay, show me. And they show you a star in the sky.
Yeah.
No. It's it's cray.
It is.
They need some help. And I mean, I'm not making fun of them, but
no,
they need some help. Now, I've found where family members have taken advantage of these people and taken their money.
Yep. And that's sad.
Use their identity and open up accounts, forge stuff to take over property. I've seen that before on a person that was having psychosis. Instead of helping them, get them to the doctor, they took advantage and took money and property and assets.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell for people like that.
I just don't. And that's what we find. We find where they've been taken advantage of.
Right.
They get mad at me because I don't say, yes, you have Chinese spies under your home, because there's not. But they want it. They're not good. It's not good enough that they were taken advantage of and had their identity stolen. They want their stuff to be validated.
Yeah, exactly. They want that validation.
Now, back to the lady with the bird. Did they ever take their house? The gang ever take their house?
They never took the house. And although I did request crime scene to come out from Huntsville and process the scene for the bird.
Because
yeah,
what's her name over there? So
yeah, that was denied.
Quit being mean, Jus.
Yeah, well,
I know who the crime scene people are. So
yeah,
anyway, but yeah, there is typically the psychosis. There typically is a crime against them. Stolen identity, forgery, you name it.
Yeah, and it's usually a family member doing
it,
which is really sad.
It's Jimmy, cousin Jimmy, brother. I've seen brothers and do it to sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get some money. I've seen husband do it to wives and vice versa to get some money or move money around so they can't see it, all that stuff. And it's shameful that they don't help their wife, brother, sister out. Hey, let's go to the doctor and get this looked into.
No, because, I got a sister like that. She'd rather cut my head off than anything to get as much from me as she could.
You're so rich, Jus.
Yeah, my vast empire.
Well, you can afford to get trees cut.
Well, there's that.
It's not cheap.
I didn't work for it.
It's not cheap. You had to show up every day to get that money, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, when you were policing, and even you probably saw it more in the jail. Did you ever see? You saw some drug-induced psychosis as well, right?
Yeah, but there's also there's a few I remember. I'm not going to say their names. Right here in Jackson County, when they come in, nicest people in the world when they're on their medicine, but when they come off their medicine, they have issues,
right?
And they're mean. They say things, and you can't take it personal, but they're not themselves. But you can see if you look at their eyes, they're not. They're there, but it's not them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because you call family members and stuff and try and help them reach out because they need that help.
Try to get a medical history.
And, and the family member's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with him. I don't want to have nothing to do with him.
Right.
Okay, well, this is a medical problem here. We need to. We're trying to get him help.
Now, do they get psychotic meds in jail if it's been prescribed?
Yeah, if they're prescribed. Yeah.
Okay. They need their lithium, their
whatever
it is.
Yeah, if they have a legit prescription, they're going to get it. Now, if you show up with, you remember the show Welcome Back, Carter.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you show up with Epstein's mother's note that says give Juan, methamphetamine every day, twice a day, come on.
Right. Methamphetamine.
Yeah, you're not going to give him the meth. But if it's something that's prescribed, if it's a legal medication that's prescribed by a doctor, they're going to get it.
Right. Now we've had one. It may still be going on a little bit, but they think that they were on a cruise ship. They think somebody took a video of them naked in their room, and it's been published online.
It's possible.
I was like, we've done all the things. We put the client's face through Google Lens, through PIM eyes, you name the software, all the things, and it doesn't come up with anything, all right? Because it uses the AI with the facial structure and all that kind of stuff.
Facial recognition.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's nothing out there. We've gone through all the nasty websites and everything, seeing if we see it, and there's nothing there. And they're like, well, you're lying.
Okay.
They tell me I'm part of the scam now.
Oh, you're Illuminati.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. That's because you're not validating their claim.
Right. I can't validate. I just report what's out there, man.
Yeah. You can't make it up. It's either there or it's not.
And the contract's real clear. It says we only report what's there.
Right. It's a very thorough contract.
Yeah. We're not here to validate.
No.
There's no guarantee.
It's a report of nothing but facts.
And you would think, hey, we've used all these forensic tools, professional forensic tools. There's nothing out there with your face on it. You'd be happy, but they're like, nope, it's out there. I know it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Anyway.
I'm sorry we didn't find it.
Yeah. Anything else on this, Juice? We're getting ready to get off of here.
No, not really.
You going to bed?
No. I got stuff to do at the house.
You going to go watch Chuck Norris stuff?
Yeah. Uncle Chuck.
Oh, Chucky.
Can't believe he left this world.
Right. All right. All right. We're out of here, Juice. We'll talk to you next go around. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll say bye,
Yep.
Bye, Juice.
Bye, Mackie.
Bye.